This problem, 3 minus 6i minus 7 plus 2i. So first what you're going to do is you're going to distribute the minus sign into the 7 and the 2i. And then you're going to get 3 minus 6i minus 7 minus 2i. Make sure this becomes negative because negative times positive is a negative. And then you're going to combine like terms. You're going to combine 3 and negative 7 giving you negative 4 and negative 6i, negative 2i giving you negative 8i. And remember that this is complex form. So your a is negative 4 and your b is negative 8. So your final answer is a equals negative 4 and b equals negative 8. So you're multiplying these two together. You're going to have to do a thing called double distributing. So you're going to distribute the 3 to the 7 and the 3 to the 2i. And you're also going to distribute the negative 6i to the 7 and to the 2i. So you're going to get 3 times 7, which is 21, plus 3. Okay, 3 times 2i is 6i. And then you're going to do negative 6i times 7, giving you a negative 42i. And then you're going to do negative 6i times 2i, giving you a negative 12. Now, this is the important part. You're going to get I squared because an I times an I is definitely I squared. But here's what you have to remember. I squared is also equal to negative 1. So you're going to get, when you combine everything, you're going to get 21 because 6i and negative 42 gives you negative 36. You're going to get 21 minus 36i. Minus 12 times negative 1, because this turned into that, didn't it? Yes, it did. And then you are going to, when you combine, you're going to get 33 minus, so when you combine 21 and negative 12, you're going to get 33 minus 36i. And then, remember, complex form. And that's what it is. This is in complex form. And then your final answer is, this is A, this is B, so your A equals 33, and your B equals 36. Negative 36, my bad, don't forget that. Okay, so we're going to teach you 4 ways to solve an equation, and the first way would be by using the quadratic formula. So the first step would be to establish your A, B, and C. Your A would be 1, your B would be 12, your C would be 8. So then, you have to know the formula, of course, and it's x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So then, you plug in the numbers. And you end up getting x equals negative 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared minus 4 times 1 times 8, and then all over 2. So put calculators over there if you need it. Okay, I probably will. I had to think there for a sec. Now, since I can't do that in my head, I'm going to use a calculator. I probably should be able to do that in my head. Okay, so plus or minus the square root of all of 2. Okay. You need to stop it. I don't know how to the square root on the calculator. Here, I'll show you. But it doesn't come out an even number, does it? It doesn't matter. So you do second. Okay, so we're going to teach you 4 ways to solve an equation, and the first way would be by using the quadratic formula. So the first step would be to establish your A, B, and C. Your A would be 1, your B would be 12, your C would be 8. So then, you have to know the formula, of course, and it's x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So then, you plug in the numbers. And you end up getting x equals negative 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared minus 4 times 1 times 8, and then all over 2. So, put calculators over there if you need it. Okay, I probably will. I had to think there for a sec. Now, since I can't do that in my head, I'm going to use a calculator. I probably should be able to do that in my head. Okay, so plus or minus the square root of all of 2. Okay, you need to stop it. I don't know how to the square root on the calculator. Here, I'll show you. But it doesn't come out an even number, does it? It doesn't matter. So you do second. you find the square root of 112, it comes out to like 10.58, but that doesn't matter. You can round it up to 10.6, and then you get x equals negative 12 plus or minus 10.6 over 2. So since it's plus or minus, you need to do two separate equations. This one is negative 12 plus 10.6 divided by 2, and this one is negative 12 minus 10.6 divided by 2. So you're going to get two separate answers. You're going to get negative 0.7 and negative 11.3. And since there's two different answers, you need to put them in brackets, not parentheses. The thing you're going to do is you're going to subtract 8 on both sides. And you're going to get x squared plus 12x equals negative 8. Then you're going to come off to the side, and you're going to do b over 2 squared. And this is your b. So you're going to do 12 over 2 squared, and then that is 6 squared. So that is 36. And then you are going to add this to both sides. So you're going to do x squared plus 12x plus 36 equals negative 8 plus 36. And then this x squared is the same thing as, so x squared and 36 is basically the same thing as doing this. You're going to get the same answer. So you're going to break it up, and you're going to do x plus 6 times x plus 6. And then you're going to add these two together. So 36 minus 8 is 28. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. Yeah, 28. So you're going to get, so sad. You're going to get 28. And then this is the same thing as saying x plus 6 squared equals 28. And then you are going to square root this. And then you're going to get, so let's see, the square root of 28 equals 5.29. So I'm going to round it to 5.3. So you're going to get x plus 6. And because you square root it, you need a plus or minus. So you're going to get x plus 6 equals plus or minus 5.3. You are going to minus 6 on both sides. And you are going to get x equals negative 6 plus or minus 5.3. You're going to break that into two separate equations because it's plus or minus, and you're going to get negative 6 plus 5.3 and negative 6 minus 5.3. So negative 6 plus 5.3, you are going to get negative 0.7, and you are going to get negative 11.3. Hence, it's the same exact solutions that we got at the previous answer. And that is how you do completing the square. So another way to solve the equation is factoring. So with factoring, we have to pick out the factors of 63 that will 630. Oh, crap. 630 that will add up to 53. So you just have to think, what are the factors of 630? 1 times 630. You mean 60? Oh, no, you're right. Sorry. 2 times 315. 3 times 210. 5 times 126. 9 times 70. And 10 times 63. So when we get here, some combination of 10 and 63 will add up to 53. So the way we're going to combine these is this will make you have two of these. And so how would we combine these to add up to 53? So we're going to want negative 10 plus a 63 because that would add up, crap, I already do parentheses. That would add up to 53. So your equation would then look like this, and you have to set them equal to 0. Oh, you have to set them equal to 0. So, and that's called the zero product property. Mm-hmm. So your two solutions would be in these little bracket thingies. Wait, what the heck? What? 10 and negative 63. I don't know why I drew it like this. But yeah, basically the last thing we're going to do in order to solve this equation is with, oh my god, my favorite thing, a graphing calculator. Yay! So I'm going to try to do the steps on the graphing calculator. So make sure you get the, yeah, there we go. First, you're going to hit y equals. You're going to go to y1, make sure this is highlighted. You're going to type in your equations. You're going to have x squared plus 53x minus 630. Hit graph. Oh no. Adjust your window. Yeah, okay, so I have to adjust my windows, because see that little smidgen of a line over there? Yeah, you can't really see it. So, is it focused on the calculator? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so I have to hit window. And I'm going to adjust this to negative 100. No. We don't really need that side, so we're going to do negative 50, and this is going to be 100. And we're going to see how that does. Just wait for it. Okay, so, yeah, that's a problem, so we're going to go back to window. One of the things is negative 630, so it probably has to be really big. Oh. Wait, so this has to be... Well, no, the minimum has to be bigger, not the maximum. Probably. I'm just spitballing here. Okay, we're getting closer. So we're gonna make. See what a struggle it is. Yeah, this is terrible, Mr. Zuhu. -800, and we're gonna make this. Or what did I do? No. No. No, just your Y's. I'm gonna kill everyone. Okay, so that's my evil dog. What? It's gonna take us a while. Oh, I'm gonna make this like turbo. Okay. Turbo. Make everything 1,000. Okay, there we go. So, Holland. But we're gonna need to make this bigger, the minimum. The one. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna do -1,000. See what happens. Yes. I mean, okay, we're almost there. So we're gonna go to, how about -2,000? Yeah. Oh, would you look at that beautiful parabola? Okay, so here comes the difficult part. So, you are going to do a series of complicated steps. So you're going to hit second trace. You're going to go down to minimum, because it's a minimum if you saw the parabola. Yeah. You're going to do left bound. So the vertex should be right there, so I'm just going to take a hit right there. And go right bound. Probably about there. And I'm going to hit guess. So that is our vertex, -26.5 and -1,332.5. So we're going to write that down on our graph. Pencil me. Crap, no. Pencil, oh, found it. Okay, so our parabola looks like this. So it's going to be like some, like this, and this is -26.5, -1,332.5, and that's our vertex. Okay, now we have to find our x-intercepts. So back to the block so you can actually see the calculator. You see it? Yeah. Okay, so you are going to hit second, calc. You're going to go down to 0. And so we're going to find the left bound. And we're going to find the right bound. And hit guess. So our first one is -63. Perfect, because that matches everyone. So that's our first intercept. And then you're going to do the same thing, second, calc, go down to 0. And you're going to find left bound, so it's going to be the other side, so it's going to be above it. Watch my spider jump. Watch it. Blinking spider. And then you're going to go right bound. There, and then you're going to hit guess and watch it jump. Yeah! Okay, wait, quit. Hold on, sick. This is left bound, sorry. And this is right bound. I messed up. It's okay. Hit guess. And then you get x equals 10, which is our other x-intercept, which matches our other equation! Yay! So you're going to get -63 and 10, which matches our other equation, and that's your final answer, and that's how you do 4 ways.
Let's say we have the word problem of a cheerleader at our Redondo football game is throwing t-shirts into the crowd at a Costa versus Redondo CIF championship football game. Let's say that would be awesome. Okay, so the height is h, and the t-shirt after t seconds can be modeled by this equation. H equals -16t squared plus 96t plus 4. So we have to make this equal to 0. So h is basically 1. So we're going to do 1 equals, yeah. And then we're going to subtract 1 on both sides. That way we get 0 equals -16t squared plus 96t plus 3. X-axis represents time in seconds, and y-axis is the height. So basically, in order to graph this, we are going to hit y equals, and we're going to plug in the equation. I already plugged it in because something got messed up on our video, but we're going to plug in the equation. So -16x squared plus 96x plus 3, you're going to hit graph. And so it's messed up, so I have to go to my window and fix it. So this is going to be 200. Yeah, graph. Let's see if that'll do anything.
Does it need to be even smaller than that or something? I don't know. Maybe your X's need to be smaller.
I don't think so. We'll see right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now the
Would you-
y.
Yeah, would you make it bigger? There we go. Woo! So we are going to find the vertex. So we're going to do second trace. It was a maximum. Just going to do left bound, right bound, guess. So it is 3.000, and so our vertex So remember, our y is the height. So our height, our max height thrown equals 147 feet. So that's one of our answers. Now we have to find the distance. So we're going to have to find the distance from here to here thrown. So make sure you have it on the calculator. No, you have to film it. You have to go second calc, and then you're going to go to 0. It goes left bound. Left bound's above, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 6. So our total answers, our max height is 147 feet, and the distance thrown is 6 feet.
So we have to do this boat bridge project. So basically the shapeway of the bridge that we have to pass can be modeled by the equation y equals negative 0.0625x squared plus 1.25x plus 5.75. And we are going to say from what points is the bridge greater than 10.5 feet. So in order for the boat to clear. So we are going to we're going to switch this up and we're going to use substitution here by saying we're going to is greater than 10.5 feet. That was substitution. We substituted this for y. So then we are going to subtract 10.5 on both feet. And we are going to get negative 0.062, 0.65x squared plus 1.25x minus 4.75 is greater than 0. So, what we are going to do is back to the graphing calculator. Yay, we are going to y equals, we're going to clear that. We're going to enter this new equation, which is negative 0.0625x squared plus 1.25x minus 4.7. You're going to hit. So we're going to make. Let's see if that helps. Okay, I'm going to make it a little better. Window! This is so slow. Oh my god, I hate this. How do I do this, dude? I have no idea. I think we hit the wall. Hold on. Wait, what the hell is that? What the hell happened? What the fuck is that? Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just gonna make this y max like 5. What the? I barely can see that. I don't care. Okay. So we're gonna find the vertex. Yada yada yada. Do you even need to find the? Okay. You know what? Can we just find? Do you have to find the vertex before you do that kind of stuff? So can you just go straight into? Okay. Second calc. No. Second calc. 0. This is left bound, right? Right down. So you get 5.1 for one of your fraction steps. And you're gonna hit Down to 0. Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. You're going to hit second calc and go down to 0 in order to find x-intercept. And you're going to find left bound, which is like right there and right there. And you are going to get 14.9. So your final answer is 5.1 feet. X. 14.9 feet. Yay!